Great to be joined by Eric Green, two-time Pro Bowler and longtime member of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Thanks for stopping by.
Yes, thanks for having me.
Well, let's start off with your great story. Let's start in high school. You played for Windsor Forest. Unfortunately, your senior season, you weren't eligible, but still was able to get on with Liberty. You were able to walk on. Talk about how all that came together.
Well, it came together on a host of mistakes by me because I didn't do right in the classroom. My grades wasn't good, so I wasn't eligible to play. In Savannah, Georgia, if you don't get to work in the classroom, you're not going to play on the field. But I had a coach that saw me from afar and knew what type of athlete I was. He told me to give Liberty a try. So I walked on, and I earned a scholarship the following season.
It took you a while to make your mark at Liberty, 3 seasons. What was it like those first 3 years? What was your mindset as you tried to gain some playing time and develop as a player?
Well, it was rough because as an athlete, you know how you can help the team, but other people really didn't see that. My first 3 years, I only had 39 catches in this program, which I thought I could be helping the program a lot more. But, you know, that's just how it was. Well,
your first 3 years, you had 39 catches. Your senior season, though, 62 catches, 905 yards, and 10 touchdowns, some eye-popping numbers. Sam Ratigliano came in, a new offense. Just talk about how he was a breath of fresh air and how he kind of played to your strengths as a player.
Sam was a godsend to me. I mean, you talking about blessings in life, that was my biggest blessing, having a coach to come here and understand what type of talent I had and what kind of talent that I can contribute to the team. And he sat me down before the season and told me what kind of stats I was going to have, and it all came true.
So he told you could have 10 touchdowns.
He told me all of these stats that I was going to have, and all. He told me I was going to have over 60 catches, over 800 yards, and 10 touchdowns. He told me this. I didn't believe it at the time. I had to put in the hard work, and, you know, he called the plays for me.
Not only did he have a profound impact on you as a football player, but I'm sure he also played a big role in your spiritual development. Yes. Talk about what he meant to you in that aspect.
Sam means the world to me. If anybody knows me, know how I feel about him and how he changed my life, not only in football, but just to be a better person, to be better around other people. Sam installed all that in me.
Let's talk about your NFL career. First-round draft pick in 1990, selected 21st overall. What was that like for you to hear your name called in the NFL draft?
Couldn't believe it. Couldn't believe it. It was an opportunity not only for me to make it to the NFL, but me to help my family get out of the projects, me to help prosper my community back in Savannah, Georgia, and also for me to come back to Rustburg and spend some time with those kids out there like I did today.
Talk about the NFL life. There can be a lot of challenges, a lot of distractions. Tell us more about that.
Well, you have all kind of temptations in the NFL. I mean, NFL is not like this place right here. Totally different. It's the world. It's the world, and what this place done, what Liberty University done for me is make me build a foundation so when I got out into the world, I didn't go crazy with money.
Tell me about some of the things that a Christian might need to do to survive in that environment.
Stay in the Word. Stay in the Word. Surround themselves with godly people, people that you want to live like, people that you want to see prosper in the ministry.
Being an NFL player allows you to have a platform to speak to younger people, to be a role model. Just talk about how that has opened some doors and maybe young people now listen to you based on what you have done.
Well, the question I got today in Rustburg was, how did I like my NFL experience? I loved my NFL experience because I'm still experiencing it, because I still got a platform to come talk to the youth. And if I didn't play in the NFL, I would not have that. So the NFL is still working for me so that I can get out into the community and speak to these kids.
Just talk about maybe some of the things you're going to tell the young men and young women that you'll talk to, and maybe some of just the things that you've learned over your life that you hope to share to people, and maybe some of the mistakes that you've made, that you've learned, and that you hope people don't have to make.
Right. I talk about all my pitfalls because I learned from them, and I just want the youth, especially the inner city youth, to understand the gravity of decision making, because that was my #1 downfall as a youth, was decision making. And if I can bestow them to make good decisions 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, then it'd be a great thing.
I mean, I think you can testify to the fact that God is a God of second and third chances. Expand on that.
Yes, I mean, coming here You know, I come from an inner city community. It was totally out of the box for me. Reverend Falwell, Vernon Brewer, they wasn't going to let me fail here. And that's what I take from this place. Reverend Falwell and Dean Vernon Brewer, they was behind me in my court and all the mistakes that I made, and I made quite a few here. But they was always in my court, in my corner with support.
They never gave up on you?
Never gave up on me.
You never gave up on yourself?
I never gave up on myself.
And the great thing about it, God never gives up on us either.
Exactly.
Eric Green, thanks for your time.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.